My mother had a double kidney transplant and used to be constantly worried about stressing her kidneys with large amounts of protein. And they do work to process protein, so this is true to some degree. Kidney disease rates have gone up drastically over the past years, and it's hard to find any statistics about disease rates going up, but protein intake hasn't changed much. The hypothesis that high-protein diets cause kidney damage is something that was taken from patients that had pre-existing problems with their kidneys. As with many modern medical issues, some doctors took that hypothesis and ran with it. Those principles specifically used for people with poor kidney function and applied them to the general population. Plenty of studies show that kidney function does not change between healthy adults on a low or normal protein diet compared to high protein, that is, people with healthy kidneys. One other theory I have as to why there are so many rumors that protein causes kidney failure is due to bodybuilders, and I wouldn't call this my theory. I think a lot of people think this. There's no evidence that a high protein diet on its own will cause kidney failure, but an insanely high protein diet that most bodybuilders follow, combined with the performance enhancing drug usage, is certainly adding stress to the kidneys and organ systems. So it's no wonder there are so many bodybuilders that die from organ failure, specifically the kidney failure. And I want it to be very clear that blaming protein when using steroids is very silly. It's like getting in a car accident driving 150 miles per hour, then saying your tires were a little worn out. I think just about everyone who has stepped foot in a gym has also gulped down a protein shake, or should I say brotein shake for those of you gym sauna lovers. I spent the first few sucking down Optimum Nutrition, Gold Standard Whey, Nature's Best Isopure, Syntha 6, to name my favorites, but even as a conventional wisdom bodybuilder, I realized that whole food protein was better. The form of protein in most protein powders is whey. Whey is a byproduct of cheese making, milk containing approximately 80% casein and 20% whey, most of the casein ending up in the cheese, but trace amounts still make it into the whey. Depending on the process and how much they filter the whey, the concentration of whey protein can range from 80% in whey concentrate to 90%. So we know from a pure protein availability standpoint that there are better options. And not only for just protein. These quality animal foods like raw milk, shellfish, seafood, grass-fed beef, pasture-raised chicken also have the nutrients we need to thrive. Vitamins, minerals, elements, and fatty acids that a supplement will never be able to replicate. You know, what's the reason? Do you enjoy it? Is it all you had access to? Is it all you can afford? And each of those things can be addressed on an individual basis. So, thank you guys for joining me.